Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for coming back for another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Liong Mah Tempest in carbon fiber. And this was the limited run that he did and brought to the USN show. That was over Labor Day weekend of 2016 here. And he was kind enough to let me borrow one of these carbon fiber Tempests here, just to bring in a video format, give you guys a better look at it. So this was a limited run. There were only 50 of these made. So we'll go through the normal format again. Now I have done a video on the full titanium version that I've owned for quite a while now. I think I put the video up about 6 months ago. But if you guys are looking for like a more in-depth look, the difference is simply going to be the front scale, which is in carbon fiber here, versus titanium here. So obviously some weight savings. And you know, that's one of the things that I love about carbon fiber. It has an aesthetic quality, it's a beautiful material, but it saves weight without sacrificing any strength, which is really cool. And that's one of the things that I like to see people use when they design or make new versions of a knife. I think this material really does add a degree of benefit. Whether or not you see it as necessary is totally up to you. You know, the weight may not matter on the titanium version. Anyways, before I ramble too much, let's take a look at what it ships with, which is of course the pouch here, his card, a branded cloth, a pouch, and a patch. So pretty cool stuff as usual. Alright, in terms of specs here, let's bring in the Kershaw CQC7K, which I've used as a size comparison for quite a while now. So yeah, right about there. Switch perspectives. So this will give you guys a rough idea here. If I can just get them lined where I want them. Alright, spec wise, overall length of about 8.75 inches. You do have a blade length right around 4 inches. The cutting edge is 3.75 inches. Handle is about 4.875, again coming in with that overall 8.75 inches, so certainly a full-size knife. The handle thickness is just under ½ an inch thick here at 0.45, so nice slender, one to carry in the pocket and in the hand. And the weight on the carbon fiber version, according to manufacturer specs, are 4.75 ounces. I'll grab my scale in a sec. We'll just look at the full tie versus the carbon fiber here. And again, my scale may differ a little bit. Blade steel, S35VN, full flat grind. It is a titanium frame lock. Does employ a stainless steel lock insert, as all the Riot models do. Titanium pocket clip and a titanium backspacer. So alright, one last size comparison between the two here. Hopefully that gives you guys a fairly decent idea. Okay, we'll move the Kershaw out of the way. Alright, overall impressions. You know, I can definitely share some opinions here on the full tie version since I have carried it and used it for about 6 months. It is fantastic. It's one of my favorite EDC knives. You know, lots of good belly on this blade. Comes down to a nice fine edge with the full flat grind. Ergos are on point for even my large hands. Jimping is good. No hot spots in my hand at all. And man, this titanium version, it definitely feels, the carbon fiber version definitely feels lighter in the hand. So let me show you guys the action on an unbroken in Riot / Liong Mah model here. Flipping action is awesome. As far as how smooth, it takes a little bit of work there to get it to close. One that's broken in. So they do break in really, really well. So, you know, if you have picked up one of his knives before, no doubt you've experienced that break-in process. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, again, so overall impressions, really, really nice EDC knife. you know, I've used it to, you know, cut thread, cut boxes, cut envelopes, cut tape. I've also used this knife for food prep, just because I didn't have any other knives at the time when I was, like, I've used it a couple times at work for lunch, and man, it just performs really, really well. You know, you can get a lot of leverage here on the tip for cutting, and it really does slice well. I haven't tried the apple test with it, but I think it would actually slice through apples without breaking them without any problems, so yeah. Okay, let's take a real quick look at kind of the details here. Again, stonewash primary bevel and then satin flats, which is the combination that I prefer, since most of the wear and scratching is going to occur on the stonewash portion. And really nice clean edge, small choil up front, which you can choke up on, but you know, you don't want to really grab it with your full finger there, since you do have a sharpened edge right there. Jimping is done in the kind of that sawtooth format, as I call it. Really effective. Flipper tab has jimping as well, and then you can see how it integrates into the design, so it's really easy to find it and get behind that flipper tab. Also, kind of the forward portion of the flipper tab in relation to the pivot, as opposed to being behind the pivot, generates a lot of force for a nice, clean, easy flip. The blade stop is integrated into the handle, and then there are pockets milled into the carbon fiber and titanium. Not sure if I mentioned, but again, these are ceramic bearings, and there are stainless washers that protect the carbon fiber and the titanium, and there is a ceramic detent ball. Some nice chamfering here on the inside of the lock bar, so you can actually get your thumb in it without any trouble. Again, that milled pocket clip. No sharp edges on the pocket clip at all. I think it was the same with this one here. Oh, actually, one slight upgrade, as you can see, that they went ahead and beveled the edge of that pocket clip right there. This point was, or this part was a little bit pointy, so they did address that here. And then, I don't know, the milling or the milled portion here does kind of flow into the design a little bit nicer as well. So that is one, another change, I guess. Okay, let's see, what else? Centering is perfect. Let me get it correctly under the camera here. Lockup is about, let me look around the camera, yeah, just about 50%, so rock solid, no issues whatsoever. Another thing they did is they did go ahead, oh no, everything's blued. All the hardware is titanium. It's all been anodized, really nice blue color. Actually the same on both. It just pops a little bit nicer against the carbon fiber. And again, let's take a quick look, but no voids in the carbon fiber at all. I probably mentioned it in another video, but the last time that Liong flew to China to go look at, you know, Riyadh's facilities and see how things are going and hang out with David there, he did take some materials. Really high quality carbon fiber is hard to source in China, and as good as, you know, Riyadh's manufacturing capabilities are, if they don't have good materials to start with, then they can't produce really nice, you know, scales and so forth. So Liong took a suitcase full of materials over for his builds, and man, that's definitely some dedication, but certainly appreciated. Of course, he does care about, you know, the details like voids and so forth that would be in the carbon fiber. There is some, obviously some milling or sculpting here, so it's rounded. And again, I've mentioned this in other videos, but the transition between the blade and the handle, you know, kind of the telltale Liong Mah design features. But yeah, again, you know, the main difference between these two is, of course, the carbon fiber upgrade, which is a little more expensive, but you can find these on his website. You can find these at the dealer's websites, such as GP Knives, who I've always had really good luck with. Let me pull out my scale here just to see what the difference is. Let's see. All right, it is in ounces, perfect. And it's at 0. So the full titanium version, again, my scale measurements may differ a little bit from manufacturers, but at least it'll be relative. So 5.65 ounces with the full titanium version, and the carbon fiber version is 4.77 thereabouts. So try that one more time. Yeah, 5.64, 4.77, so just shy of an ounce difference there, but you actually do feel it in the hand. So yeah, again, I think I mentioned, but these are only limited to 50 pieces, so if you want one, LiongMah.com, I believe it is, GP Knives, some of the other dealers, but you know, I'm a really big fan of the Persian design, really big fan of this knife. Everyone I know that has gotten his knives have been really happy with them, and again, it's a really good design with really good manufacturing from Riyadh. So anyways, hopefully I've answered all the questions that you guys might have had. If you have other ones, you can ask down in the comments section below, or of course you can reach out to Liong at his website if you do have specific questions that he can answer. So yeah, still need to do more videos of my acquisitions from the USN show. I really appreciate Liong letting me borrow this one. It will go back to him, so if you guys are looking for one of the 50, hit him up. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you're still enjoying the videos. I'm always open to feedback, and if you do have one of these models, you know, put down in the comment section what you think, how you like it. It's always good to get other people's opinions if someone's looking through these videos for more information. So, alright, we'll leave it there. Take care.